What would you do if you brought home a 4-pound mini pig and you now have a 400-pound pig living in your home? Meet Esther, the wonder pig that has literally not stopped growing on this family.
Esther was a very unplanned addition to the family. So we had a friend send us a message on Facebook, and I told her I was interested. I'd do a little bit of research, and it was only a couple hours later that she called and said somebody else wanted her. And I just felt the pressure, so I jumped and agreed to take her. So she came home within a few hours of being first asked whether or not we wanted a pig. We had one. This girl that contacted us said she had bought a mini pig for her family and just wasn't getting along with her dogs. So we were told that she would be 50 to 70 pounds when she was full grown. That was really all we knew. The rest of it I was hoping to research online, but like I said, we just kind of ran out of time. So I didn't get to any of the research that I knew I really should have done, that's for sure.
Esther is part of the family just like any other pet. Steve and Derek quickly realized some changes that needed to be made around the house, such as pig-proofing the kitchen. One of the biggest changes was their new vegan lifestyle.
We ate meat before we got Esther, and within days of having Esther, we completely disconnected from eating meat. We just saw how how loving she is. She's such an amazing creature, and we did some research and into the horrors of where she came from, and that allowed us to disconnect from being meat eaters, and we made the transition to a vegan lifestyle, where we don't rely on any products from animals anymore.
For one, we want people to know the dangers involved in getting a mini pig, and what can happen. She's a prime example, and we're not the only people that this has happened to, that's for sure. It happens all the time, unfortunately, and many of them get abandoned and end up in sanctuaries or worse, unfortunately. So that's point one. Do your research. If you do want a pig, there's so many places you can adopt. Get one that's a little bit more mature. You'll know what you're getting. You'll know the size. You'll know the temperament. It's just a much safer route to go if you want a pig. They are incredible pets. Just know what you're getting into, because a lot of people probably wouldn't be able to keep Esther the way that we have, or wouldn't be willing to keep Esther the way that we have. The second thing that we want to make sure people realize is that there's no separation between her and the pigs on farms. She was bred for dinner. She just got lucky and came home with us. So, all those other pigs in the farms are just as smart and intelligent and would be just as amazing if they were given the opportunity. So we want people to realize what it is you're eating, and how aware these animals are. Like I said, she's no different than any of them. She just has a chance, and so many people are falling in love with her and seeing a personality and a side of pigs that nobody knew existed. It's really bringing a lot of attention to pigs and their treatment in these farms, which is just incredible.
If you want more information and to follow Esther's story, you can always go to estherthewonderpig.com and see how Esther here not only is hogging up the house, but hogging up their hearts. For Halton Insider, I'm Jennifer Nikolevski.